Erika Carroll. I'm a junior communication and culture major with a focus in applied speech and a psychology minor from Rockford, Illinois. Today I'm going to share an informative speech with you. How many of you in the audience have ever been to or near Howard's Rankin Chapel? How about Cook Hall? What if I told you that each of these buildings had a strong connection to the Baha'i faith? The Baha'i faith is a world religion that has a unique history with Howard University, unknown to much of Howard's population. Today I will inform you of what the Baha'i faith is, a brief history of the faith and its founders, and how the faith is connected to Howard University. As members of the Howard community, you may know that Howard has a rich history. However, today might enlighten you to a part of Howard's legacy that you never knew existed. Growing up in the Baha'i faith, I have a good knowledge base accompanied by further research to explain this topic from an authentic perspective. To begin, let me tell you what this religion is all about. The Baha'i faith is a world religion that teaches about the concept of progressive revelation. From my upbringing in the faith, I learned that progressive revelation means that the revelation or message from God progresses with each major prophet, and it comes with a new message for that prophet's time. The faith teaches that each of the major prophets, including Krishna, Buddha, Zoroaster, Abraham, Muhammad, and Moses, and Jesus Christ, were sent in chronological order with a message for their time. The main thing to focus on with progressive revelation is that each prophet was sent from the same God. As you can see in the image on the screen, it depicts how they all come in a streamline from the same God, with a new message each time. Baha'is believe that this concept highlights unity among all people and all religions. To help you put this information in perspective, let me take you back to when the faith began. As stated on the official United States website of the Baha'i faith, the faith was founded in the Persian city of Shiraz, year 1844. The founding prophet of the faith is called the Bab, which means the gate in Arabic. But the Bab served as the gate for the next prophet called Baha'u'llah, which means glory of God. Baha'u'llah announced in 1863 that he was God's messenger for this age, according to the Baha'i official website. The overarching purpose of his teachings were to help humanity be able to know and love God. More specifically, Baha'u'llah's message for our time strongly focused on equality of men and women, equality of all races, and the importance of living a life of service. He promises that these teachings will lead to the establishment of world peace and the creation of the kingdom of God on earth. There are millions of followers of the Baha'i faith all over the world. The official website of the Baha'i faith highlights images and activities of numerous groups as they strive to achieve world peace. Now that you have a better understanding of this faith, let me bring the topic a little closer to home. In interviewing Judy Moe, who has conducted extensive research on the history of Baha'is in Washington, D.C., I was informed of some little-known facts about the faith's connection to Howard University. How many people knew that Cook Hall was named after a Baha'i? I didn't know until I conducted this research. According to Baha'i records researched by Judy Moe, George Cook and his wife Coralie Cook were both professors at Howard University, and they both became Baha'is in 1913. A fun fact, my own ancestors, Joseph and Pauline Hannon, were the first to teach these two about the faith. Another Baha'i taught by my ancestors was Louis Gregory. Louis Gregory was one of the first leading Baha'is of African descent, according to his biography, To Move the World. He, of course, was a graduate of Howard University Law School. So that's another connection the faith has to Howard University. Furthermore, in relation to Howard's campus, on April 23, 1912, the son of the Baha'i prophet, Baha'u'llah, came right here to Howard and spoke in Rankin Chapel. This son's name was Abdul-Baha, and there is an image of him on the screen. According to the Baha'i Reference Library, which has his entire translation of his speech, Abdul-Baha spoke about loving all humanity and striving to unify all the races. According to an article on the Washington, D.C. Baha'i website, and I quote, over 1,000 people filled Rankin Chapel that day. The crowd of people from different races and backgrounds reacted with overwhelming joy at the conclusion of Abdul-Baha's speech. Mind you, during the 1800s, integration was far from the norm. So having this multicultural group here at Howard in our Rankin Chapel was a huge deal. The event is actually commemorated every year in the spring here at Howard. So this information highlights some of the historical relationships between the Baha'i community and Howard University. In closing, I have described to you the basic principles of the faith, a brief history of the faith and its founders, and listed several people and events that connect the faith to Howard University. The Baha'i faith is followed by people across the globe, but has a special connection to our university that many students and faculty know little about. Now that I have shared information with you about the Baha'i faith and its relevance, I will leave you with a quote from the son of the Baha'i prophet that sums up the beliefs of this faith. God has sent religion for the purpose of establishing fellowship among humankind and not to create strife and discord. Abdul Baha. Thank you.